It's July 4th. I didn't even know it was July 4th. Friday, 2025. You know, I want you guys to have unlimited energy because we are energy beings, and that's what matters the most. The more energy you have, the better you feel. We've been going live every morning. Nothing can stop us. Only you can stop you. So, however you want to live your life, whatever you want to do, you're the one controlling it. Hello from Israel. That's funny. You're the one that sets your boundaries. Look how beautiful that picture is. You're the one that sets your boundaries. You're the one that controls your life. Everything you experience is because you want to experience it. Every argument you get into is because you want to get into it. Everything you experience is from the inside of you. So all your ideas and thoughts, they're right inside. And everything happens from within you. Nothing happens outside of you. So when you get angry from within inside of you. If you have some bullshit to say, the bullshit comes from within inside of you. A lot of people think they know everything, or at least a few, but they don't. The best feeling is the feeling from inside of you. Because that's where everything comes from. We are alive, and you will be alive for the rest of your existence. Now, everybody's longing for something and chasing something. Everybody is. But it's what they're chasing for is inside of them. Everybody is. And it's to feel alive. Nothing can feel better than being alive. So that means everything outside that you would try to do would just be so you could feel alive. Which is inside. And when you feel this inside of you, nothing matters. You become so content. It's the best feeling ever. That's why you're inside. You're in this body at this point. You are alive to feel this. This is the best thing ever. There is nothing else. And you can go search for it. Let me know when you find it. Because everything, whatever you do, it happens internally. Wherever you go, you're taking this body with you. Most people they go their whole lives thinking they're in the mind. Talking shit. That's an awful life. They're going to be grumpy. They're going to be fearful of the world. It's going to be all about them. We're all rich. Knowing the spirit inside of you is worth more than anything. Nothing compares. And when you know the soul inside of you, then you'll get all the money that you need. How about instead of going after money, you go after your soul? There's nothing else you need to know. You're stuck in your thoughts and you're not feeling your soul. You can only feel your soul, which doesn't think. So you feel reality, or you're stuck in the thinking mind. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. I think I should do this. Blah, blah, blah. Think about this. And it never ends. You can only do one or the other. Hold on. Most people don't even know about this because they aren't aware. They don't pay attention. They're full of shit. Nothing feels better than being alive. The only thing is, you have to feel it. It's pointless to live a life if you don't feel it. What is life? Fundamentally, what is life? Explain it to me. It's a feeling. You actually feel it. You can't think about life. You can't put a definition to life. You can't even put a definition to reality. Think about all the reality around you. You can't put a definition to it. The reality around you is non-thinking. Okay? God is non-thinking. For you to tune into reality and tune into God, you actually have to become non-thinking. You actually have to feel it. Thinking is a blockage. We came here on earth. The reason why you're alive is for you to stop thinking and so you can feel your soul. Because the soul is invisible. God is invisible. So it can only be felt. How do I know I'm real? Very simple. I feel it. It's the expression of life and feeling alive. Nothing around me is really real. I feel real, and I'm the only thing that I know. If you want happiness forever, you just feel your soul. Thinking will never get you happiness. It'll be short term, kind of like a roller coaster. So, our reality, how do you define it? What is this realm that we're in? Where is this realm that we're in? Well, what is life? Uh, uh, it's just a feel. It's a vibration. And you can feel it. You can actually feel it so much that you become it. When people say they become one, 99% of them have no clue what it actually means. They're not actually doing it. Most people in the world, they're just saying shit. So, we were talking about death yesterday, and we're going to talk about it again. What happens when you die? There's no such thing as a bum. What happens when you die? Do you know? Do you know why we're alive? No, you've never even thought about it. That's okay. You're thinking about dinner tonight. You're thinking about what you're going to do with your future life. But you think about that every single day. So when you die, what happens is you begin to feel life. So instead of being in your mind all your life, let's repeat that. Instead of being in your mind all your life, what happens when you die, you actually begin to feel life. That's what death is. You break out of the body, you hatch out of it. It's actually a blessing. And you feel alive. But all your life, you were stuck in the mind. You weren't feeling alive. So death is a feeling of life. It's actually a congratulations. It's the most relaxed thing to happen. Death is actually utter, complete relaxation. That's what God really is. A non-thinking state. That's what reality is. Reality is a non-thinking. That's why when, an animal senses it's going to rain, or you feel danger is about to happen, you actually get intuition. That is reality talking to you, giving you info. Through a non-thinking state. So you can be in your intuition all the time. Instead of thinking. Because thinking sucks. And it's not the true reality. Simply because thinking cannot feel. You cannot feel when you think. And I've never had, I don't know what's going on. But I've never had my mustache go into my mouth until I started going on these lives. But when you're thinking, you cannot feel. Okay? In life, it's just a feel. It's just a feeling. What else could life be? I want you guys to feel life. To be happy every waking second of your life. You should be. It's who you are. Your pure soul is a pure feeling of feeling alive, which is actually pure happiness, pure bliss, pure love. Only if you're absolutely starving, then you wouldn't be able to feel that. But you all are feeding your stomachs and well fed. So you should be happy every second. Everybody should be. And you should be doing what you want. Because this is your life, your reality, your realm. Whose else would it be? You walk because you use your 2 feet. Okay? You do what you want to do. Unless you're chained up. Most people aren't chained up. That's another type of suffering. But your reality, everything you do, even when you breathe, you can control that. You can feel that. And you can do that. There's nothing better than feeling alive. So what are we doing in this realm? Why are we alive? This is your life. You make the choices. You create it. There's no one creating it for you. Hello, Zach. I appreciate all you guys. Hello, Lucas. JM. It seemed like all you guys like came in at the same time. And why are we here? To just feel the life that we are. It's happiness. When you feel the life that you are, it's happiness. You have to feel this though. It's pure bliss. You are alive. And everybody wants this. That's why everybody's trying to do something, because they get in the flow state, which is a non-thinking state. Athletes go into this sometimes, a lot of times. It's a non-thinking state. Pablo and Picasso, when they go and paint, when anyone goes and paints a picture, they stop thinking. So they're free from the mind. They begin to feel reality. Wow. So they feel alive. They actually feel alive. If you're thinking is your only blockage. When you're thinking, you cannot feel. So most people are stuck in thinking, and they're not feeling the life around them. So when you're stuck in thinking, you're not gonna be happy. You're going to be negative. You're going to be caught up in emotions. And you're going to be fearful. I want you to be happy forever. In happiness, when we really look at happiness, you feel happiness. As we stated in the beginning of this live, everything happens inside of you. Even when you feel fear, inside of you. Anxiety. When you have an idea. Everything happens from within inside of you. Wow. So when you just start feeling, pure feeling, the awareness of being alive, then you stop thinking. It's the same thing. And then you automatically become happy. You actually feel happiness. You imbibe in it. And then you radiate happiness. Because thinking is like this dark cloud that has like thunderbolts in it. But when you kill the dark cloud and you just begin feeling and you stop thinking, then all of life just flows through you. You become one with your surroundings. You actually feel the wind hit your face and body. You actually feel the life inside of you, which is what's keeping you alive. So fundamentally, that has to be the best feeling in the world. And a lot of reasons people chase sex is because, again, when they're in the act of sex, they actually stop thinking. Wow. Then you just start to feel amazing because you're so caught up. You're trying to be so pristine, so precise. Again, you enjoy it from inside of you. That's where the feeling arises. You can arise that feeling. You can become that feeling without even actually having sex. Because all feelings come from inside of you. And so people get so addicted to sex because they basically stop thinking at moments during sex. And we are alive. But what does that mean? It means to actually feel alive. To feel it. Doesn't matter where you're at, because you're right here in the body. Your mind is a blockage. It is the only blockage. It's what stops you from feeling existence. And I'm going to say this once. Everything around you is alive. And I mean everything. The grass, the air, you're breathing in air. The sun, I feel the sunlight on me right now. I feel it. It is alive. It has to be alive. It's actually feeding the grass. It's feeding you. It's not just some inanimate object. It's actually alive. It has a conscience. It doesn't think, though. And I can feel the sun. If I take off my shoes, I can feel the grass. So everything around you is alive. And you can feel it all. When you stop thinking, you can feel somebody across the world. You can send them a message. That's why sometimes when you think of somebody, you actually send them a message. And they get it. You can feel what's going to come. Because this is all life. And when we stop thinking, we tap into life. We tap into love. And love is all around you. It's universal. You can't feel love through the mind. It's a astonishing feeling. Overwhelming. Especially if you're not used to it. It's content. You don't need nothing. You don't need to do anything. Woo! See, when you're stuck in the mind, you have negativity. You're separated from the world, from your surroundings. You're separated from life. You have hate. You have fear. You have anxiety. All of this just comes from the mind. It's not who you truly are. When you feel your heart, when you're open to resistance, that means nothing bogs you down, nothing bothers you, then you're feeling your life. It's like a switch. You're focused on your head, you're focused, it basically steals your attention. Then you switch it. Now you're in awareness. Oh, you're not really thinking here. You're not. You're sitting here in your inner body. It's like you're sitting in your being. When someone dies, and sorry, this mustache, it's never got in my mouth unless I'm in these last couple lives. Astonishing. But when someone dies, we know they die. But we don't see what leaves and what goes on. Now take that imagery. We have this invisible thing inside of us. And you can't think about it. You actually have to feel it. Oh. And when you feel into this being, it's a non-thinking being, then you're just sitting here. You're taking a step back from your thoughts, and you just morph into the life around you, because you morph into the life around you. Because life is all around you. You just can't see the infinite energy. It's in the air. It's even beyond the air because it's invisible. It's in the ground. And you can only feel your surroundings. Thank you for being here, guys. I love all you guys. I hope you guys get many blessings, get everything you want in life. Hope you prosper. I thank all you guys for being alive. To feel alive. I want you guys to be happy forever. You can be happy forever. You can be happy while you do the dishes. You can be ecstatic. So happy that you're about to burst. Self-combust. That's actually what happens when you stop thinking for so long. You leave the body. Because thinking is your bondage to this earth, to your relationships. The only reason you have any relationships is because you have storage in your mind. Even you have a relationship to even the own things you like. That is its own bondage in itself. So you can be ecstatic when you do the dishes. Have you ever been overwhelmed with happiness? With life? That you start to cheerfully cry? Have you ever felt so sad about the world and you wanted to do something and it made you cry? Do you really feel life? Are you just going around playing video games on the computer, worrying about me, jacking off? The mind only thinks about itself. You can make it think differently, but it's a self-perpetuating mechanism. It's self-preserving. It only wants to think about itself. Oh, what am I going to do later? What am I going to eat? What am I going to do for me? Thank you, JM. I love all you guys. People don't understand. You don't need to think. There's somebody behind you that thinks, or that watches when you think. Even you know this. Become aware of you thinking, and then what I want you to do is become aware of the thoughts in between your thinking. When you're not thinking. People don't like to work. A lot of people hate work. But then there's a part of them that does like work. Do like work. And it's simply because they stop thinking. Even though they hate the job, when you're not thinking about it while you're doing the job, if you have no thought about it, then you don't really hate it. You actually enjoy it. Love it. That's why people do bhakti, or they do devotional work. That's why people sing chants. When you devote yourself to other people and the environment and God ultimately, then you lose your thinking. There is nothing to think about. It's more so about doing and feeling. Taking action. Which not a lot of people do. Happy 4th of July, everybody. I hope you get a bunch of money. Thank you all for being here. The best part of life is to feel your life. The reason why you came here is not to think. Oh, and then think about something else. It's not to have a flow of thoughts. It's to begin to feel alive. To feel your existence. One with God. We got 10 minutes left in here. JM, I wanted to ask you, are you from California? And what happens when you die? You begin to feel life again. That's what death is. Death actually is a waking up. It's a fantastic thing. God is utter relaxation, complete and utter relaxation. He has no stress. So when we die, we lose all that stress. We become in God's presence. We become utterly relaxed. But we can feel that now. We can do that now. And actually, that's the whole reason why we're here. If you have a game, which life is a game, you have to have some distraction. And the distraction or obstacle, it is your thinking. So that's why it's here. Else there would be no other game. There would be no game. So we can feel God right now. You don't want to wait till you die, because you're going to be taking all your wants, and you're going to be taking all the essence of your mind. So where you are right now, in this little cuckoo, you actually take this with you. This is what goes with you when you die. Your whole mental. Okay? Now when you lose your mental, so right now, it's called becoming liberated. And then boom, you die right now. There are no more thoughts. No more mental structure. And so you become free from suffering. You merge with death, basically. Even though you're still in the body, per se, since you're not thinking, you absorb everything around you. You can only think about death. Oh, you think you're going to die? Me is going to die? But when your identity is going to die, you have fear that you're going to die. But that is just a thought. Those are all thoughts. And when you begin to feel your essence, feel your soul, all the thoughts go away. You die mentally. You die in your mental. But then you become very alive in your body. So alive. And when you feel this, there are no thoughts. So there's nothing to think about. This is the afterlife. Wow. Woo! Happy 4th of July. Every day is a holiday. I'm happy to celebrate this blessing of a life we have. I want you to be so happy when you wake up every day. It doesn't matter what you have to do. If you just feel life and turn down your thinking, you can do anything and feel amazing. You can do nothing. I want you to uplift other people. That's how happy you are. I want you to tell jokes. And most importantly, do what you want. Because most people, they live in their head. They only think about what they want to do. And they don't actually go and do it. I love all you guys. Once you feel this love, just keep looking for it. Search for the love inside of you. Try to love everybody and everything. Woo! This is the key to life. This is why we actually came here. And this is the truth. What's up, boss? You feel love right now? Yes. Okay. He feels love right now. So question yourself why you don't feel love. See if you can actually feel it emanating from your body. Because that's what life is. This is the mysterious God they talk about in all religions. It's the life that keeps you living. I appreciate all you guys for being here. I hope you have the best day, the best night of your life. No matter what happens, become that stillness, that alertness. I love all you guys. Carry this with you. I'll be back every morning. Tomorrow morning. Stay blessed for this life.